Well, hello. Today we have from Torah Thoughts from Reb Eliezer Gartenberg, Torah Thoughts, about how the simple faith and action and prayer of a young boy can be more precious to HaShem than all of the prayers of many learned people. So anyway, let's go get to it right now. This is the note that rose to heaven. A farmer who used to attend the synagogue of the Baal Shem Tov during the holy days of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur had a young son who was quite ignorant. He was unable to grasp even the Aleph Beis, nor could he remember any holy blessing. Because of this, the father seldom took his son to the synagogue. However, when the boy turned 13 and was obliged to fast on Yom Kippur, the father felt it necessary that he bring him along. After all, in the boy's ignorance, he might even eat food on this holy fast day. The boy had a small Chalil on which he used to play tunes while he was out in the field, watching the sheep and cattle. A Chalil is a small flute. The boy had a small Chalil on which he used to play tunes while he was out in the field, watching the sheep and cattle. Without his father's knowledge, he took the instrument along, hidden in his pocket. For many hours the boy sat impatiently in the synagogue. He did nothing. Not being able to read and not knowing a single prayer, in the middle of the holy day, he suddenly remembered his Chalil and produced it. He turned and showed it to his father, saying, "I would like to blow one note on this instrument." His father was horrified and cautioned him not to dare do that. The son put the instrument back in his pocket. Later, during Mincha services, he again produced the instrument and in a low voice asked, "Please, Father, let me blow just one note." His father again cautioned him not to do such a terrible thing in the synagogue. Mincha services are the afternoon services. So that was the afternoon of Rosh Hashanah. No, that was the afternoon of Yom Kippur. After the Mincha service, the boy again asked for permission and again permission was denied. This time with a threat of punishment. Seeing that his son was becoming uncontrollable, the father asked where he kept the Chalil. "In my pocket," was the answer. The father was torn between two emotions. He feared the boy might yet blow the Chalil, yet he did not have the heart to take it away from him. In fact, he could not even touch it because it was muktzah, untouchable on a holy day. The father placed his hand over the boy's pocket, thus preventing him from taking out the Chalil without the father's knowledge. In the middle of the Ne'ilah services, those are the concluding services of Yom Kippur, disregarding the hand of his father, the boy grabbed the instrument from his pocket, and before his father had the chance to prevent him, placed it to his lips and blew forth a heart-piercing note. The father was embarrassed. The congregation was astonished. The Baal Shem Tov, standing at the altar, hearing this unexpected sound produced by the boy, smiled and hurried on with the prayer faster than usual. He seemed much relieved. After the conclusion of the service, the Baal Shem Tov explained to his disciples that by blowing his instrument, this simple, ignorant child brought all the prayers of the congregation right up to the heavenly court. He brought up all the Jewish prayers from all over the world and made it much easier to conclude the services on time. The congregation listened as the Baal Shem Tov continued. This ignorant but innocent boy sat in the synagogue all day. He listened to all the fervent prayers of the congregation. He did not know how to pray, how to tell the Almighty of the accumulated thoughts in his heart. He wished to participate in some way, but he didn't know how. He wanted to blow one precious note on his instrument, but his father would not permit it. Toward the end of the day, when he felt that his heart was expiring from this burning desire to do something in honor of the Lord, he had no alternative but to evade his father's grip, grab his instrument, and blow it. He blew it with emunah, in honor of the Lord, to please him. We know that the Lord loves the true heart of a person. This sound, produced by an innocent heart, was accepted by God and helped the acceptance of the prayers of all the Jews throughout the world. And that's found in Svarim, in various Hasidic Svarim. And the Baal Shem Tov was the father of Hasidus, of the Hasidic movement. So we see that the prayer of a boy, of an innocent boy, a very sincere boy, is very, very precious to HaShem. Even more precious than the very learned people and somebody with a true heart that's really pouring his heart out to HaShem. That is extremely precious to HaShem. This here is from Torah Thoughts by Reb Eliezer Gartenberg. It's called Likutei Eliezer, Torah Thoughts. This is book 3. And here is Mr. Leo Gartenberg. This tells you all about him. Reb Eliezer Gartenberg. Okay, thank you very much. See you again soon. Take care.